Homamiv, I saw that, buddy. Homamiv
go.
says, Cohh, I want to thank you in the community for the last 3 months of gifting subs. I was in a bad place financially, and you in the community helped me a lot with your entertainment and good vibes. Keeping you and much love, brother, from our buddy Homamiv with the bongos. Thank you, dude. Balkip says, my unit is quite strong already. Smile. Oh, well. What? Smile to you too, friend. Smile to you too. Hey, Walter. Of course, he's over here, like, pickpocketing this poor citizen. Oh, Woljif. Okay. Sort by type. Boom. 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 Let's do this. Now, the good news is that worst case, if I do sell something I really want or like, I can always buy it back, right? Also, I think we can put those belts on somebody. Oh, I want to save those for sure. I don't have a bard. I want to save one of each stat type. We'll keep the kinetic. Nah, I don't think we're going to have kineticist. That's fine. Okay. 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 So, we want to make sure we don't sell anything that can be used by... We don't have anyone that uses blunts. I think we check armor as it comes in. So all these are just normal. We don't really have anything to use with these armors. You might want to keep a... No, it's naturalist. That's fine. I can go. Adamantine full plate. This is me selling the Hell Knight armor. So hopefully he's cool with that. I literally stripped the armor off him and I'm selling it. Scimitar of the Wind. Oh, it's such a nice weapon, but I don't have anyone... That's like a total druid weapon. Tender touch. I don't cast vampiric touch on my girl, so that's fine. Greyboar can use spears. That's something to consider. Greyboar can use spears. Do we have like a really, really good spear? No, I don't think we do. Okay. Things get more expensive as they go down. Barding, we don't really have anyone that uses horses. Don't sell the dagger. Which one was the dagger? That was the really expensive one, right? This one? Edge of Force. What spells have a force damage descriptor? Or is it a different one? Magic Missile is a force weapon? Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that. Thank you.
Manny.
Hey, Monitus! Thank you so much for the bomb. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to sell. If we want to buy something back, we will. Done. I think that just happened. Yep. That just happened. Yeah, that happened. The thing that you just saw, that occurred. Yep. It did. Alright, so we're going to take these goggles off. We're going to put them on land for a second. That brings his perception to 31. Did I get the second bag of holding? Ooh. Did I just sell Radiance? Of course I did. Where's the buyback, man? Ooh. How much you selling radiance for, bro? I hope she's selling it for like 5. I think 5 gold is a good price for radiance. What do you guys think? 8K? Sure. Okay. I'll buy back for 8K. Okay. There we go. It's actually really not a bad price for radiance. Okay. Considering we may use Sela down the road, I wanna make sure we have that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to walk out with Lan. And then do that other fight. And then... Okay, so Greyboar's going back. Lan's coming in. This should use his perception check for that fight. And then we can get it. And then we'll be good to go. My kingdom for a search option. I know, right? They have the cool search option for the feats. But they don't carry it over to the inventory, which is honestly where it really should be. Oh, there's the broken cart. Okay, well, I guess we can do this fight then, huh? Rip storyteller stuff? Oh, none of the weapons are for storyteller. I only sold weapons. Yeah, I didn't sell anything else. I only sold weapons. All the storyteller stuff is still on me. Unless, are there weapons that are storyteller things? Besides, I can always buy it back if I need to. Hopefully I won't, of course, but... Ow. I'm pretty sure that Cohh sold the mods food for today. Oh, pfft. That's ridiculous, Miss Chaotica. The mods didn't have food to begin with. So, I mean, how can I sell it? Oh, is it the buyback is terrible? Okay, good to know. Ow. They're fine. They're fine. Just walk it off. Yeah, just walk it off. Nice. I love these units. They take a huge amount of damage, but they do so much damage. They're a lot of fun. Pop! Alright, hopefully we got everyone back. I'm a little bit worried about those clerics. Yeah, we did great. Okay, back in business. How are we doing on timed events? I did miss one timed event, which makes me the saddest of potatoes. But thankfully we found out that it's a timed event that's not a big deal. You're still able to do everything with it, so could be worse. Could be worse. So yeah, we're doing okay. Overall, we're doing okay. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna go to here. I've already recruited all these. I need about 5,000. I want the Hell Knights and I want the Spearmen. Here. Manage. Start the run over? I probably should. To be honest, I probably should. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm going to buy an extra 2K. I want to have some, like, sitting around, too. Yeah. On tactical combat, the vertical bar next to the general portrait is your infirmary status. Oh. That's that's what that bar is. Thank you. I was not entirely sure. That is really good to know. Thank you. Want the spearmen? Hell Knights? Those are now way expensive. I don't think I want the convicts, though. I don't know what I'd do with the convicts. They seem kind of not great. Although, it did at one point say convicts become champions. Is that all the time? If I buy the convicts, do they just instantly become champions because of that thing that I did? You can buy resources directly in the recruitment window. Oh, can you? Oh, yeah, right there. Thank you. Thank you. No, they don't. Oh, footmen become champions. Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow, that didn't really work out. Okay, although I can buy 69 for 800. Nice, nice. Okay, let's grab you. You're moving over, and you are our new army. You are also moving to here. Well, we're going to be bringing all these to our army. But we can't put them together, so we'll just leave them apart for now. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, we're going to chill here. We're done with that for now. Then we're going to put land back in, unfortunately. I am already looking forward to bringing out land again. This game has decisions and consequences, right? All over the place. Lothmar King. Yes, this game has decisions that impact you majorly all over the place. Okay, let's go back here. Like Sweet Mother of Mercy all over the place. Okay. I want to look at these on lands, dude, when we get them back. Let's put this stuff back. We'll put Radiance in there. All right, we now have 200 extra pounds with the bags of holding. Noma sorcerer Bantam Benaris crafted this figurine after visiting the continent of Garoon. He was enchanted by the dinosaurs there and decided he needed one for himself. Sadly, the mighty dinosaurs made unsuitable pets, so he decided instead to make his own dinosaur as a figurine of Wondrous power. While researching the techniques required to craft these figurines, he found that none of them depicted dinosaurs of any sort, and the path to acquiring one as a pet would be even more complicated than he previously imagined. Bantam created at least 3 wyvern figurines as his first drafts before his efforts were finally rewarded. With the creation of this bismuth statuette, Bantam finally had a cute dinosaur pet that he could ride. Z-Log, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is this heavy? Nah, not really. And where's that red one we got? Ew. Mage Zymus was a famous adventurer and wicked fighter. His feats now seldom recalled were as countless as his scars. Zymus was not driven by thirst for fame, but by a rare sense of responsibility inherent to his nature. Therefore, the day when the brave mage lost his arm in a fight with a werewolf became his tragedy. How could he, so strong and solid, retire now, when so many still needed his help? Without a second thought, Zymus took an arm from a fallen enemy to replace his own. Thus his decline began. For years, again and again, Zymus took the limbs of defeated enemies to heal his wounds. Zymus turned from a hero into a monster. It is rumored that there was no actual flesh left of the body he had been born with. First, Zymus was shunned, then driven away, and finally declared a monster. The mage fled into the wasteland to become an ominous legend people scared their children with. Voracious Jumble. Wow. Oh my lord. Pedone Rosso. No, I'm doing land a different way. Yeah, the way we're specking out land is not like a standard run. But he says they showed land as a Zen archer getting to shoot some 6 hits in a single turn at level 20 while sneaking with increased damage for consecutive hits on the same target, basically removing any single enemy target from the battle at round 1. Awesome. It sounds like a pure Zen archer build. Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. All right, land. You'll be back, baby. Oh, get the goggles back on Cohh. Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. You're right. I probably should. Pets increase carrying capacity, and Bismuth has good strength. Does he really? Oh, interesting. Beer goggles, Miss Katka? Maybe whiskey goggles tonight. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm like halfway through that bottle of whiskey already. I gotta slow down. That stuff's good. All right, we're gonna take these out here. Didn't he have a pair of goggles? No? Maybe not. No, I guess not. Okay. Boop. Cohh still doesn't have a helmet. Nice. Nice.
Let's see what we can do.
It's a pure Zen Archer build. One of the funnier parts of Zen Archer in the tabletop is the fact that most of the archery feats you'd pick up with Fighter or Ranger or any other Archer build, you can just skip them with Zen Archer. Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Ashen Grotto. Guess that's from there? I don't remember getting that. Okay, that's for Woljiv. That we can go get later. Yeah, we need to get to here, the Artisan's Tower. So do we get, I guess we get there from the, Bloody Trail, maybe? Let's go take a look. All right, save it and let's go. Traveling Merchant, sure. Yeah, it's Dragon time. This is going to be brutal. Probably going to get our ass kicked numerous times.
Here we go.
Show me. Shield of the Holy Thorn. Whenever the wielder of this +3 spiked holy shield uses it for a shield bash. Oh. Lone Wolf Scale Mail. +3 Scale Mail grants us wearer immunity to flanking and +3 insight bonus to AC against flying and incorporeal creatures. Kind of cool. Wow, a buckler +3. Damn. Heavy Shield of Elemental Protection. Some of these would be great for Sela, but I'm not using her right. A lot of spiked stuff. Okay. What do you sell? I want you to sell the Hunter's Arsenal. There we go. Okay, cool.
I can handle it.
All right, let's go. Do I plan on continuing Tales of Arise? Honestly, if I didn't have so many other games I wanted to play right now, I probably would. I'm loving Pathfinder. I actually kind of want to return and beat Tormented Souls at some point. We've got Deathloop coming up. We've got Lost Judgment coming up. We've got Encased right after this. I still have Final Fantasy 14 to play. Like, there's so many games that I want to play right now. I don't have enough time in the day. So I can't start Tales of Arise. I just don't have the time right now. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's that. Nenio is heavily encumbered. Well, we'll rest when we get down here. Uh-oh. Oh, Greyboar. Okay. The commander and his followers are traversing the mountains trying to track down the female wound worm that has lately been wreaking havoc around Dresden. The dwarf leading the party approaches the edge of the cliff and points down to the ruins of a tower built upon the rock 300 feet below. Its very existence raises a number of questions. Who would dare build a tower here so close to the demons, and why would they erect it at the bottom of a canyon? An expert analysis of the tower structure provides the answers. Numerous features in its design indicate the building dates back to the golden age of the Aslanti Empire. It is several times older than the World Wound and was originally constructed on the top of a mountain before the Cataclysm changed everything. The tectonic plates shifted, causing the tower to sink to the bottom of a newly formed canyon, and the mountains rose around it like the jaws of a predator, ready to snap shut and bury it beneath the rocks forever. The ancient ruins have been abandoned for ages, barely visible amidst the steep cliffs. The tower would have remained hidden had the commander's party not discovered it by following the trail of blood. The dwarf signals that it is time to descend. The alpine path leading to the tower soon splits into two directions. On the left is a rocky ledge, dangerously narrow and visibly unstable. On the right is a broad path covered in overgrown brambles and thickets. There are many poisonous plants in these mountains, some of which are so dangerous that merely touching them can lead to numerous adverse reactions. These include but not limited to migraines, disorientation, vomiting, hearing and vision loss, paralysis, and even death. The commander assesses the risks and... Yeah, Fate Lost Judgment is this month. Yep. Oof. Chooses to step a steep and dangerous path. Commander decides to take the path to the left, which descends steeply. Okay, we can knowledge world 24. Or we can mobility 22. Let's do knowledge world 24. Statistics show that the mountains often prove to be more cunning and cruel to those who seek to conquer them. Even places that seem harmless may in fact prove highly dangerous. However, Cohh does not make a single mistake as he skillfully navigates the most dangerous sections of the path. His allies watch carefully, mirroring his every move, and the party arrives at their destination safely. The path comes to an abrupt end. A recent rock slide has destroyed this section of the trail, leaving behind only a few footholds for those brave enough to attempt the crossing. The commander's allies hastily tie themselves together with a rope, hoping to prevent a fall if anyone loses their footing. The dwarf silently indicates that his mountaineering equipment. If they choose to climb down the mountain cliff, they will be able to get back into the path and avoid dangers ahead. The commander orders the most agile of his companions to carefully lead the party down. Yeah! Oh my god. The commander and the companions descend lower and lower, leaping from one ledge to another. Thanks to his combat expertise and presence of mind, Cohh does not panic or make a single mistake. With a cry of warning, the dwarf points to the sky. Giant birds of prey circle ominously overhead. Oh lord. Their beak morphology indicates their carnivorous nature, and their large size suggests they consider the commander and his companions to be prospective prey. Oh god. Deal with the leader of the flock at all costs. Ah, yeah! The party overcomes every obstacle and finally descends to the ruined tower. The mountain has been conquered, and no one has fallen victim to his treachery. Now they secretly approach the I didn't even need to save, scum! Oh, fantastic. Okay. So good. This isn't the Cohh I know, Cohh Rude. I'll take it! Okay. Loot? Loot.
We should rest.
Can I, oh, please tell me I can rest here.
You don't want me to fight.
Oh god, can I not rest here? Oh Jesus. I might have made a huge mistake.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh, the dragon's right there. Okay. Try to get as close as we can to the dragon without making any noise, and we'll take it by surprise. Wait a second, what the hell is going on? We crept up on the toothy old lizard without her noticing us. It's a pleasure to work with real professionals. Let's get a little closer so we can attack when she least expect it. The dragon looms over an old elf, her vicious teeth bared in an angry snarl. You recognize his face. He's called the Storyteller? I know you're in league with those little parasites who wounded me. They sent you to spy on me. They thought I wouldn't crave the crunch of your old bones. Ha, they were wrong. I've always had a special liking for the taste of elven flesh, but I do love to play with my food. What can you offer me in exchange for your pathetic life? Perhaps I won't kill you if you manage to impress me. Storyteller. A story. Stories are all I have, but some of them are priceless, more valuable than any treasure. This I can offer you as payment. Stay quiet and wait for the right moment. I have a peculiar item on me. Its previous owner was quite sinister, so I think you'll appreciate this story. The storyteller produces a small bundle from his bag and opens it to reveal a golden signet ring. As he holds it up in his shaking hands, the old man's voice suddenly changes. His tone grows shrill and angry, taking on an exaggerated quality as if doing a mocking imitation of someone else. Everything in this throne room is so cheap and vulgar. Jamandi Aldori knows nothing about luxury. Another sorry provincial excuse for an aristocrat. And yet I still must bow my head and smile politely at these sword-wagging half-wits. These poor souls have never known anything more luxurious in their life than this rural parody of a palace. I must convince them that I am at their mercy. Ha! Soon they will all beg for mercy, but I'll see that they're given none, or my name isn't Tartusio! Oh, that's great! And look at these foolish idiots who want to become a baron. What a parade of louts. This is the beginning of Pathfinder Kingmaker. What a parade of louts, a whining, bumbling boar, more beard than face, who drones on, an insolent, unwashed wench carrying around a dull gardening tool as a weapon of choice, an undead sadist carrying an endless amount of emotional baggage from her childhood. She's actually alright, to be fair. But as for the infuriating halfling who never shuts up, that's Lindsay! How I long to take a little journal of hers and shove it into her babbling mouth so she'll choke on it and be quiet. A worthless creature who clings like a limpet to somebody far more important. My greatest rival, a dark horse, will consider this entire performance dedicated to you. The night will be long and... There she is! The night will be long and bloody. The mercenaries will storm the palace and kill this useless rabble. Hopefully... This is so good. This game is so good. Hopefully starting with all my rivals, but they won't touch me, for I possess a token of immunity, a ring with King Iravetti's personal coat of arms. After all, it is I who must lead the expedition into the Stolen Lands, not for stupid titles or glory. Oh no. Ha. Imagine becoming that fool Jamadi's bootlicker until the end of your life. No, my precious witless little soldiers will procure something a lot more valuable than a barony in the middle of nowhere. Something precious is hidden in the Stolen Lands, a wooden sword created by someone who is truly powerful, nothing like the pathetic scraps of metal worn by these pompous outdoorsy simpletons. No, it is a true instrument of fate. It's a pity I don't know how to use it myself, but King Iravetti will pay me an obscene amount of money for it, fortunate enough for an eternity of endless debauchery. Not to mention a little bonus he'll give me for Jamadi's venture collapsing like a house of cards. Merely a trifle, really. Barely buys you a palace in Absalom, and then... Oh, Callistria, the stinkpot with a sword has started flapping her jaws again. Why can't you just shut up? Her manners are worse than a kobold's. Be careful now, Tartuccio. Don't let anything slip about Jamandi. I hope this loudmouth gets stabbed tonight. The storyteller's voice grows louder and sharper. It's not like you're being kept prisoner. If you don't want to wait, you can always return to the mountains or whatever other place you crawled out from. I especially advise you to do so if you don't know who the Aldori sword lords are. The dragon keeps quiet. Finally, she speaks, her voice loud and demanding. How interesting. What happens next? She's thinking. She's distracted. Attack now. The dwarf launches himself from cover like a stone from a catapult with a deadly silence more frightening than battle cry. He drives his weapon deep into the dragon's side, just beneath her wing, where her scaled hide is weakest. The dragon lets out a deafening roar of pain. With clenched teeth, Greybor gives a low chuckle. Sweet dreams. Dude, what a badass.
Let's
Now it's just going to turn around and one-shot us? Wait a second.